What if the real reason you can't find inner peace is not because your life is too chaotic, but because your mind has never been taught how to feel safe? What if calm isn't something you stumble upon one day, but something you train intentionally, psychologically, patiently? Today, we're not talking about fake positivity. We're not talking about ignoring pain or pretending everything is fine, or a solid place. We're talking about real inner peace, the kind that stays with you even when life doesn't cooperate. Welcome to Soul Shift Psychology. Let's begin. Why inner peace feels so hard to achieve. Inner peace has been misunderstood. Most people think peace means no stress, no anxiety, no problems, no negative emotions, but psychology tells us something very different. Inner peace is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to remain emotionally regulated despite them. Your mind wasn't designed for peace. It was designed for survival. For thousands of years, the human brain evolved to scan for danger. Threats, rejection, loss, uncertainty. A calm mind in the wild meant vulnerability. So your brain learned to stay alert, even when danger isn't real anymore. This is why your mind replays the past. Your thoughts jump to worst-case scenarios. Your body stays tense. Even when you're safe, you're not broken. You're over-adapted to survival. Inner peace doesn't come from silencing the mind. It comes from teaching the mind that it's safe enough to relax. Inner peace starts with nervous system regulation before mindset, before affirmations, before motivation. Inner peace begins in the nervous system. If your nervous system is constantly in fight or flight mode, your mind will never feel peaceful, no matter how positive you try to think. Psychologically, inner peace requires a regulated nervous system. Signs your nervous system is dysregulated. Constant restlessness, overthinking, emotional reactivity, difficulty relaxing, feeling on edge for no clear reason. This isn't weakness. It's your body protecting you. To achieve inner peace, you must first send your body a signal of safety. Here's how psychology teaches us to do that. Slow, deep breathing, gentle physical movement, grounding techniques, consistent sleep rhythms. Even something as simple as slowing your breath tells your brain, I'm not in danger right now. Peace begins in the body, then moves to the mind. Why overthinking destroys inner peace? One of the biggest enemies of inner peace is overthinking. Overthinking feels productive. It feels responsible. It feels like problem solving. But psychologically, overthinking is the mind trying to control uncertainty. You replay conversations. You imagine future problems. You analyze every possible outcome. The mind believes, if I think enough, I'll feel safe. But safety doesn't come from thinking. It comes from trust. Inner peace grows when you stop asking, what if everything goes wrong? And start asking, can I handle things even if they do? How to reduce overthinking psychologically. Limit thinking time. Shift attention to physical sensations. Take action before certainty appears. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. A peaceful mind trusts itself to adapt. Acceptance. The core of inner peace. Inner peace is impossible without acceptance. Acceptance does not mean liking everything. It does not mean giving up. It does not mean staying stuck. Psychologically, acceptance means stopping the internal war with reality. Most inner conflict comes from resistance. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't feel this way. Life shouldn't be this hard. Life should be this hard. But the mind cannot find peace while fighting what already exists. When you accept what is, your energy shifts from resistance to response. Acceptance sounds like, this is what I'm feeling right now. This is where I am. I can work with this. Peace doesn't come from control. It comes from cooperation with reality. Excessive self-criticism blocks inner peace. Your inner voice determines your inner state. If your inner dialogue is harsh, demanding, and unforgiving, your mind never rests. Psychology shows us that self-criticism activates the same stress response as external threat. Your body doesn't know the difference between someone attacking you and you attacking yourself. To achieve inner peace, the inner voice must become supportive, not perfect. This doesn't mean lying to yourself. It means being fair. Replace I'm weak with I'm learning. Replace I should be better by now with growth isn't linear. A respectful inner voice creates a peaceful inner environment. Boundaries are a requirement for inner peace. Inner peace is impossible without boundaries. If you constantly overextend, people please, or absorb others' emotions, your mind never feels safe. Psychologically, boundaries protect emotional energy. Without boundaries, resentment builds stress, accumulates peace, disappears. Boundaries are not walls. They are filters. You don't need to explain you don't need to justify rest. You don't need to earn peace through exhaustion. A peaceful mind knows where it ends and where others begin. Why comparison steals inner peace? Comparison is one of the fastest ways to lose peace. Social media intensifies this by showing curated lives, edited success, selective happiness. Psychologically, comparison triggers inadequacy. You compare your inside to their outside, your process to their outcome. Inner peace requires focus inward. Measure growth against who you were, not who others appear to be. Peace comes from progress, not position. Emotional regulation. The skill of peace. Inner peace doesn't mean feeling nothing. It means responding rather than reacting. Emotional regulation is the ability to notice emotions, pause, choose your response. Without regulation, emotions control behavior. With regulation, emotions become information. Psychological tools for regulation. Name the emotion, slow the breath, delay reaction. Ground attention, calm responses, strengthen the mind. Peace is practiced in moments of pressure. The role of purpose in inner peace. A restless mind often lacks direction. When you don't know what matters, everything feels overwhelming. Psychologically, purpose organizes the mind. Purpose doesn't need to be grand. It needs to be meaningful. It needs to be meaningful. Inner peace increases when actions align with values. Ask yourself, what actually matters to me? What kind of person do I want to be? When your life aligns with values, the mind relaxes. Letting go of control feels like safety. But excessive control creates anxiety. The mind tries to manage outcomes, other people. The future psychology teaches that peace grows when control is released. You don't need to control everything. You need to trust your ability to respond. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing adaptability over rigidity. Peace lives in flexibility. Training the mind daily for peace. Inner peace is not a one-time achievement. It's a daily practice. Psychological habits that build peace. Consistent routines reduce stimulation, mindful pauses, reflection instead of rumination, small actions. Calm. Peace is built quietly. Reframing suffering often comes from meaning. Psychology shows us that pain becomes unbearable when it feels pointless. Inner peace grows when pain is given context. Ask, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this? Meaning transforms pain into strength. Inner peace and self-trust. At the core of peace is trust. Trust in your ability to handle emotions. Trust in your ability to adapt. Trust in your resilience. A peaceful mind doesn't need certainty. Self-trust grows from keeping promises to yourself, facing discomfort, honoring boundaries. Every act of self-respect builds peace. Why stillness feels uncomfortable? Many people fear silence. When the noise stops, unprocessed emotions surface. Psychologically, avoidance delays healing. Inner peace requires courage to sit with yourself. Stillness isn't empty, it's revealing. The more you allow stillness, the less power anxiety has. Healing the inner child. Many inner conflicts come from unmet childhood needs. The mind learned, be perfect to be loved, be quiet to be safe, be strong to survive. Inner peace grows when compassion replaces judgment. You don't heal by shaming your past. You heal by understanding it. Redefining peace. Peace isn't constant happiness. It's emotional steadiness. It's being okay with discomfort. It's allowing emotions without drowning in them. It's choosing response over reaction. Peace is strength. Daily practices for inner peace. Pause before reacting. Breathe deeply. Speak kindly to yourself. Set boundaries. Limit negative input. Act according to values. Rest without guilt. Peace grows through consistency. Your mind is not broken. It's been protecting you. Inner peace doesn't require a new life. It requires a new relationship with your mind. When you stop fighting yourself, when you stop judging your emotions, when you stop chasing control, peace begins. This is soul shift psychology, where awareness becomes calm, and calm becomes power. If this video resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe. Because inner peace isn't found, it's trained.